What's good, Relentless Gang? You know who it is, man. It's your boy, Mr. Relentless Lex, and I'm back. Like I never left this mother. Yes, Sirski. All right, so you guys, welcome back to another React. You dig? We have Monique revealing Tyler Perry pushes young actors to do gay roles. This is all alleged information, bro. Everything I put out is always alleged, bro. I don't know these people from a can of paint. But it's very, very entertaining and spicy news, bro. And if it is some truth behind most of the stuff I've been doing, it's a lot of sick people in Hollywood, bro. A lot of sick people in Hollywood. I must repeat that. But we're going to check this out. Let's get it. Spicy.
Mr. Perry comes in, everything changes. So we literally run the entire episode for him, and he hates it. He says, I want Jeffrey to be gay, and he has a crush on his bully. That's not what I auditioned for. What?
We were sitting at this table,
What?
And I just asked Tyler. Tyler made it clear that he said, look, no one can know that I'm gay. And I'm thinking,
whoa.
What? Tyler Perry's gay. He's not going to change. I'm sure he's probably had some homosexual sex in the past, somewhere recently. That's not going to change. He's a gay man.
Joshua Soleil filed a lawsuit against Tyler Perry.
$10 million.
Studios and his male supervisor, Brett Hendricks, claiming he was sexually harassed at work and fired after he complained.
Right now, you could easily say Tyler Perry has risen to godlike status in the entertainment industry. Apart from having an extensively successful career in theater arts, Perry has also been able to make his mark in the Black community as a beacon of hope for just how far one could go in life. But besides the glamour and awards, the truth stands that all that glitters truly isn't gold, as the actor has also been caught up in just as many controversies as he has awards. Naturally, this makes people question whether the Tyler Perry they love and see on screen is actually the same person so many people have reported in a terrible light. Well, it's your lucky day, because we're dissecting this entire story to pick out the lies and the truth, so stay tuned till the end.
So after Mr. Perry says we're going to change the character and make him gay, I immediately get on the phone with my mom, because I'm like, is this customary? Can they just change a character like this? And
as a successful actor in today's entertainment industry, it's almost impossible to totally avoid being caught up in one controversy or the other. However, what sets Tyler Perry's controversy apart from what you would normally encounter is that a lot of people have come out to level claims of his imposing on them. I'm not talking about having someone do a mild stunt. Oh no, I'm referring to straight men saying he had been forcing them to do gay roles at the expense of their job.
Oh, wow.
Right.
Yikes.
Well,
I say the same thing. Yikes.
After actor and voice coach Brandon J took to TikTok recently to open up about how filming just one episode of Perry's Meet the Browns turned into the most stressful and hardest experience of his life. According to Jay, a day on Perry's show set is more drastic than the typical one-episode shoot. The actor says episodes are usually shot in 1 week. However, at Tyler Perry Studios, they're shot in 1 day. In addition to the tight shooting schedule,
dang, that's a lot of
Jay
work.
accuses Perry of making last-minute changes to the scripts the actors had to memorize before each shoot. Jay had auditioned for and was playing the role of Jeffrey, a stout high school teenager who was being bullied at school. I take 2 to 3 days to learn the entire script, Jay recounts. Then on the day of filming the Alfonso Ribeiro directed episode, Perry walks in and everything changes, Jay claimed. So we literally run the entire episode for him and he hates it, Jay said.
we go on break. I'm sitting in my dressing room and in walks the assistant director. I have an entire new script with all new lines, pages
What?
and pages and pages. I have an hour to learn this stuff.
What?
Realized Perry's dislike for the original script would result in everyone being forced to learn new lines of the honcho's choosing. Mr. Perry on the spot starts rewriting the entire script, Jay claimed, while feeding the young actor the lines he had to perfect right there on the spot. Jay claims the director urged him to learn the new impromptu lines or else he would be fired. While rising to the occasion to learn the new lines, Jay claims Perry decided that his character would be gay and have a crush on his high school bully. The drastic plot change wasn't what Jay had originally auditioned for. "I want Jeffrey to be gay and he has a crush on his bully," Jay claims Perry said. In the second installment of the expose, released the next day, Jay adds to the story to reveal his initial response to being told his character would now have to be gay. Jay says he reached out to his agent, who told him that he does not have to take the role if he doesn't feel comfortable playing a new role he never signed on for.
My agent was like, absolutely not. If Brandon doesn't feel comfortable with playing this character, then he can walk from this, because you don't have to do anything that you don't feel comfortable doing.
But after some long thought, Jay says it was an opportunity he didn't want to pass on. He decided to play the role despite Perry's last-minute decision to turn the character gay. Well,
bro, you just sold your soul right there, bro.
Surfaced on Twitter, Jay received mixed responses from people, of which some felt like he was complaining about an acting gig that experienced last-minute script changes, which they believe are known to take place on sets. The user in question wrote, "An actor complaining about getting work not sitting right with me. Maybe the job requires you to be flexible and learn on the spot. And what's the problem with playing a gay character?" Regardless of what the actual story here is, it is understandable to see how a lot of people would be quick to come to Perry's aid. I mean, the guy really is a people person, and some even consider him an angel. A quality he proved a few weeks ago, as news have it that Perry allegedly reached out to Atlanta Mayor Andre Dickens about providing assistance for those residents on fixed incomes who could lose their homes as a result of rising real estate taxes, the Atlanta Journal-Constitution reported. A source tells People that Perry is donating $750,000 to help prevent the displacement of low-income seniors in the city.
That's a tax write-off.
Who live in the area surrounding
Duh.
Tyler Perry.
Tax write-off.
The source, who noted that rising property taxes in the area have been a significant factor in the displacement of longtime Atlanta residents, says Perry's donation will pay off all back property taxes for every low-income senior in the city, counting toward county and school taxes as well. Perry's donation will also include roughly $500,000 donated every year over the next 5 years, intended to freeze property taxes for 100 low-income seniors in Atlanta over the next 20 years. This recurring
wow, that's dope though. Hands
down,
I gotta give him that. That's dope.
Taxes and
that's
potential
dope.
Increases to those taxes over the next 2 decades, the source says. When he received the Jean Hersholt Humanitarian Award at the Oscars in 2021, Perry said in his speech, "When I set out to help someone, it is my intention to do just that. I'm not trying to do anything other than meet somebody at their humanity." However, even his good deeds have not been able to stop people from coming for him. You see, a while before Jay decided to call the actor out, there was already a narrative about him circling on social media about how he may not exactly be the best person to work with. Because according to reports, Perry allegedly fired some of his writers simply because they had their sights on union benefits. After striking it big at the box office, Perry set his sights on television, where he found success with the hit sitcom House of Pain, 2006. But just as Perry was preparing to sign a lucrative syndication deal and launch the spin-off Meet the Browns, Deadline dropped the surprising news that he fired 4 writers after they requested union contracts. The Writers Guild of America stepped in and charged Perry's production company with unfair labor practice and bargaining in bad faith. It was not a good look. "I feel like I was slapped in the face like we were used," writer Terry Brown Jackson told Deadline. "We were good enough to create over 100 episodes, but now when it comes to reaping the benefits of the show being syndicated and having other spin-offs from it, he decides to let us go unless we accept a horrible offer." Kelly Griffin, the head writer for House of Pain, said she wasn't going down without a fight. While I'd like to see something positive come out of this for us, if this fight helps future Black writers get what they deserve, that's a good thing. As for Perry learning his lesson, he did make a change to the writer's room for his future shows by not having one. Perry told ABC News he writes everything himself now. Perry's union troubles didn't involve just writers. In 2015, 2 actor unions banned its members from performing in Perry's stage play, Medea, On the Run, because his production company wouldn't sign a union contract. IndieWire reported why this boded poorly for Perry. In brief, a union contract essentially lists the terms and conditions of employment for union members, as well as the employer's obligations and responsibilities. In this case, ultimately, it's really there to protect the actors, the site said. And Perry, in refusing to sign a contract, suggests, as it did in the case of the 4 writers above, that he doesn't want to have to be bound to any agreements that might eat into his profits from the show. The claims still don't end with the writers and union. Even fellow celebrities that have worked with Perry have also seemingly called him out for is defined his double standard life. Monique hit the stage at the Apollo Theater on Monday night and took some time to call out director Lee Daniels, Oprah Winfrey, and Tyler Perry for whiteballing her from Hollywood. The Oscar-winning actress was performing a comedy set when she went on a tangent about her damaged relationships with Daniels, Winfrey, and Perry. Monique starred in Daniels' 2010 film Precious, and since then has only acted in 4 films, something she claims is because of their whiteballing. In a 2015 interview, she first brought up being blackballed by the trio, saying that she had spoken to Daniels and he would not elaborate on what Monique did or did not do to be blackballed. Daniels responded to those comments in The Hollywood Reporter by saying that Monique's demands through Precious were not always in line with the campaign and that she soured her relationship with the Hollywood community. Now, during her set at the Apollo, Monique claimed that her being blackballed is actually an incorrect term. In her words, what is that black D connected to? That black man? So no, I was not blackballed. I was white ballet by some black Ds who have no balls. Thank you, Mr.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, Mr. Tyler Perry.
Wow.
Thank you, Ms. Oprah Winfrey. She continued, see, I know they like to say, Monique, you talk too motherfucking much. It would kill me not to say the real shit. You are not paying me equally. You are not treating me fairly, so you can suck my D if I had one. Well, while a lot of people believe
Monique said she going out like a thug.
Others actually believe Perry and the group owe her an apology. Case in point, one user wrote, Tyler Perry, Oprah, and Lee Daniels needs to give a public apology to Monique for what they did to her.
I feel so.
I believe her story, and they not right at all. Tyler Perry movies should be boycotted until he apologized publicly. All his movies exploit black women anyway. When it's all said and done, this, coupled with the fact that people have accused him of imposing gay roles on straight actors, basically proves that Tyler Perry might not actually be who most people think he is. But regardless, we'll find out in due time. That's it for this video. Good.
Bro, Hollywood is getting weirder and weirder and weirder. And it seems like the people with the money, the millionaires or billionaires, how much money Tyler got, it seems like when they get more power, they get worse. I mean, you got enough money. You have enough money, but we have upcoming actors or actresses and everything of that caliber, bro. Okay. I understand the changing of the roles the last minute, but to the guy Jay, I think his name was Jay. To that guy, I would say, if you didn't, you should have had all that in contract. I'm pretty sure you know heard stories about Tyler Perry. Anything that what the contract is for. So if you sign off saying you're willing to do something, and you didn't read the whole contract, that could be in there. That's just like my 9-to-5 job, bro. They can come to me 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes before my shift is over and say, hey, somebody called out. We need you to stay over. It's called mandation. Regardless of the fact that I maybe have, they don't consider I may have a second job I got to go to right after this one. They don't consider my kids is in daycare or multiple things that can take place. So when people have a lot of money, their job is to get more and more and more money. And they'll do anything to make you produce them more money. And they possess the power. Unless your contract reads something that you're not going to do. But if you don't read that contract, it's up for anything. They can come at you with anything, bro. But Tyler Perry from what I've heard just now, bro, Tyler Perry need to change his ways, man. He need to change his ways. He helped a lot of people, but behind the scenes, it seems like some ugly things been coming out about Tyler Perry, bro. That's unfair. But until next time, you guys, man, thank you for watching the channel. Thank you for the subscribers that already subscribed. If this is your first time here, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the like button, bro. We're on the road to 50,000 subs, bro. Second link, the link to my second channel will be down below inside the description and the Patreon link as well. You dig?